Globes for this moment,
I
him
remember
reacting to Lady Gaga as she went on stage to accept her Globe. E.T. got the real story from Leo backstage after the show.
And your reaction to her...
Everyone, it's Blue. Make sure you like and subscribe and go follow me on Patreon. It's only $5 a month and you get an extra video every week.
He says it so much I don't even notice it anymore. Last week in lunch, Riley says to a classmate, "Can a nigga borrow a French fry?" And my first thought wasn't, oh my God, he said the word, the N-word. It was, now how is a nigga gonna borrow a fry? Nigga, is you gonna give it back?
Today, I'm going to be reacting to celebrities react to their own memes.
Well, I suppose I've got to say congratulations on becoming a father to Nicki Minaj's child before we move forward with the interview. How are you finding fatherhood so far?
It's a glorious journey, one that I wasn't ready for, but you know, I've taken it on and it's going really well.
And in the meantime,
Thank you for asking.
No, you're welcome. I mean, I've got to ask. Obviously, in the meantime, you've been able to find the time to make a movie.
The most people who saw this music video saw it in a viral clip of like a goat screaming, which came out shortly after the video. And it's fine. It's like, I was like, this is a viral video. This just happened. I had no idea how.
I remember that.
But it ended up being one of the most hilarious turn of events because it's like you just have no idea where things are going to come from out of left field, including like, you know, screaming goats.
Never been, now I'm lying on the cold hard ground.
She's really reacting to it. That's so funny.
It's good. That's why people watch it so many times.
You kind of become the queen of memes.
Yes, it's true. My legacy.
Your legacy.
The queen of memes.
Yeah, since you were, how old were you when you first started?
Memeing?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You didn't even know you were memeing at the time.
Around, I think the first meme that became popular of me, I was 8 or 9.
Yeah, here's one that says, when they finally play Sum 41 Fat Lip at the house party.
What? Oh my God.
I was obsessed with doing this, and I really paid for it. Like, I just couldn't stop doing that.
It's so cute. Are you kidding
And
me?
I really paid for it.
That's right. This is interesting. Seeing your friend tweet something they hate. Interesting. Interesting. You made the interesting face, and then
She's so precious.
What I thought was funny is the new iCarly, the reboot, you redid the interesting face as a joke, and that became a meme.
Yes.
Yeah.
It took on a life of its own.
New interesting. Yeah. Yeah, it took on a life of its own.
Oh my God.
Can we just talk about this meme? My
so
roommate is
adorable.
obsessed with your memes. Where did this come from?
I was actually in New York, about to go on like Good Day New York, and it was like really early there, like 6 a.m., which is really like 3 a.m. LA time. So I was just like sitting down, preparing, like falling asleep a little bit, and my hairstylist like kind of just snapped the picture of me, and I wasn't really like in tune. I didn't really know what was going on, and then that's when like the memes started happening.
Did you realize that it had taken off?
Like when I started, and I saw my like favorite meme account, like 3.14, like that one, like he posted it, and his name is Tim, and I'm like, oh my God, like now I know it's real.
I made it.
Yeah, I made it.
And I love that you keep wanting people to make more memes. What would be like one you want made of you?
Ooh, I would have to say probably one with Beyonce, because Beyonce's like my secret mother. I love her. So I would say a meme with her.
It's like your best Beyonce face.
Ooh, Beyonce face. I'd be like...
That should be another one, really.
Love it.
This little girl has such a cute personality. Also, Taylor Swift in the goat one. I remember the goat one. I mean, oh my gosh, how many years ago was that? But yeah, I remember seeing that video so many times, and her reacting to it was actually really genuine, because she even then also laughed at it herself. Like, she didn't even take it in like a, oh wow, this is so lame, most people have only heard the song because of like a joke. Like, no, she was like a really good sport about it, or whatever you want to call it, and then also herself found it really funny.
Ooh, Beyonce face. I'd be like... Yeah. Thank you.
Theme was Heavenly Bodies. Here you are in your lovely...
Woo!
How did you get there? Because that's not a car
She
out
is not
Well, this
entertained.
one was a piece of cake compared to the yellow situation.
Oh, the
We've got the yellow one. This is you in 2015 in the yellow.
Wow.
So now you would think that people would just see this beautiful garment on the World Wide Web and you just admire it. Kind of, it doesn't Rihanna look lovely? But of course they can't. They do compare it, as you said, to this, to omelette. They also turned it into a pizza.
Did not know
most
that
delicious
was.
of all, a Ginster's beef slice.
Oh my
It
gosh.
was like this altered image of me, and at first I was like so embarrassed because I was like, that's such a bad angle, and then someone was like, no, they photoshopped it. I was like, oh, okay, I'm great. Yeah, Demi's twin sister. She was locked in the basement her whole life. This picture was taken for the first time she went outside. Her name is Poot.
I have never seen it before, but
DiCaprio
That looks
went
like a hand in
viral
someone's
during the
thumb.
Golden Globes for this moment.
I
Him
remember
reacting to Lady Gaga as she went on stage to accept her Globe. E.T. got the real story from Leo backstage after the show.
And your reaction to her, can you imagine? Your reaction to Lady Gaga is trending.
God. Oh, Lord. That's trending, huh?
That's trending, yeah. You see how quick it happens.
I just didn't know what was passing me, that's all. I was like, whoa.
Zincardi,
I wanted
coronavirus
to
right,
hear
has
more.
been, I mean, pretty
I love
rubbish,
Leonardo.
to put it lightly, right? But we always like to find the positives. And one of our highlights, shall we say, of the past few months was you saying this.
Coronavirus!
wow.
Really, that was so viral. I didn't
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus!
She's so funny.
That's me on Dawson's Creek in a scene with Katie Holmes where her character dumps mine. You know, the more I saw it in website comment sections mocking the sadness of others, the more I realized what the internet was really demanding. More intense emotional close-ups of my face. So, I started a website where
Why
you
does
can
he
find
sound like
short
Ryan
clips of me emoting dozens of other feelings at jamesvandermemes.com and many, many more. Log on to vandermemes.com
Wow.
today and show the world what kind of Vander feeling you're having.
Okay, come on.
Okay. I don't know what it was that made me feel, but it made me feel a lot of things. It felt like a super, not infomercial. It was so, way to capitalize on it, honestly. The Rihanna one was funny because I know that she can have like a lot of sass, and I didn't really know what was gonna happen at first, but I mean, originally, she didn't look very entertained. Like, she kind of looked over and I didn't know what was going to happen or if she was annoyed with him or what. But I liked her reaction to it. Also, the Cardi B one. She has been said to be loud before. I'm pretty sure from mean tweets and, like, everything else. So I think that whenever she says things, it's very easy for it to go viral or be looked at as iconic because she's such a character that it just, I think, stands out more than like an average or normal person saying something because she has such an exaggerated, animated way of like being.
Okay, come on, because he looks like he's hiding a frog in his mouth and it's uncomfortably hopping around in there, but he can't open his mouth or the frog's going to escape.
You know what's funny about that one is I posted that picture myself to show people that I thought it was really funny, and then weeks go by and I'd look at myself in the mirror and be like, maybe I do look like I have a frog in my mouth. I went into a little spiral. I was like, I don't know if I can do red carpets anymore.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of scary. I'm gonna kill you. I think that's a look of love rather than anger, to be honest. I think there's definitely sort of a glint of desire in his eyes rather than death wish. So I think that's an inaccurate meme. Nah.
But have you?
Sorry.
Do you kind of actively avoid them? Because some of them, I mean, thinking about the frog one is kind of weirder than others.
I try to not. What I've tried to stop doing is after red carpets and stuff, stop looking at the pictures from the night before because I end up just picking everything apart. Yeah. But no, I'm very lucky. I have really lovely fans. They're very kind. They're really supportive, and wherever there's a negative comment, I love just watching my fans rip them apart.
That is really nice, or must be nice. I mean, I can't like fully step on that boat because for the most part, I personally try to stay away, but I can't imagine being that famous where you can't go outside without people probably recognizing you for the most part. And if there is something that's like really small or subtle about you, it can blow up because you're just that famous. People will take pictures and videos of you whenever you don't expect it, and everybody has like bad days or says something wrong. And I know that he's personally notorious like for almost having spoilers before movies have been released, and his cast is like infamous for always trying to get him to like, hey Tom, stop talking. So he's like really, I don't know, he just comes off like really cute and innocent, and like I really like him personally too. And so that's really shocking to even think of him having like hater comments and then people having to go after them. But of course, because once you're also that famous, sure, you probably have a lot of haters, but you obviously have so many more fans. So I think that that's really nice, and I think both of them are really wholesome. I'm big fans of them personally. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Go check out all my links, and I will see you next time.